Michelle Zenner with Showstream down at Band on the Wall today. It is Off the Record Festival, and this venue is going to be the home of everything's curation today. And as such, I am joined by the incredible SP. Say that again. The incredible SPQR. How you doing, guys?
We are good. I think I am.
I am also very good.
I'm also confused about our name too, so don't
Can
worry.
we just get to the bottom of this? Because I feel like I need the spelling consistently in front of me. What does it stand for?
It stands for it's the ancient Roman Senate, and it stands for Senatus Populus K Romanus, which is just like the Senate and people of Rome.
Okay, so you're highbrow and I'm not. That's
no,
the
I'm
difference
not
here.
highbrow. This is why I feel like I should have chosen a different name, because it makes us seem highbrow and we're not.
So if you could have chosen an alternative name, what would it have been?
STI.
Obviously, another abbreviation that is
any
just
abbreviation
trips
would
off
do,
the
mate.
tongue, literally.
DVLA. I can't think that much on the spot, sorry.
I'm loving the diverse opinions within the band that we may call ourselves STI, but we may also go for DVLA, between taking the car to the slightly more personal subject matter. So how is Merseyside Liverpool treating you? We've come over for the day.
Very well, very well. I mean, we've kind of, people say we're a Liverpool band. I mean, Pete's from the Wirral, I'm Welsh. Jack's definitely from Liverpool.
Yeah, so ask Jack that question. Jack, how is Merseyside treating you?
I'm alive and I enjoy living in Liverpool, so
You love it, don't you?
it's going all right, I think.
Tell everyone how much you love it.
How much I love Liverpool.
Can you say it's boss?
Yeah, it's boss. It's boss.
There you got it. You've got it in a Scouse nutshell, haven't you?
Well done, Jack.
So I was talking to somebody earlier on over at the Central Methodist Hall about what the scene in Liverpool at the minute is just so eclectic. But like bands that have been and artists that have been bubbling for a couple of years are now really kind of striking out. It feels really exciting.
I agree. I think you've really hit the nail on the head, and I don't think there'd be many people out there which would have known that or had picked up on that. So well done.
I like to think I'm in the know.
Yeah, I think I don't have anything more to add to that. I feel like that's definitely what's happening.
We're really lucky that we've started out in Liverpool. Like it's treated us really well. I think we've only got this far because of like how great the scene's been in Liverpool. I think that's really helped us.
Yeah, sorry, you go on. You finish.
I was just going to say, like, when we first started, I remember we were sat and we were like, how on earth do we get any gigs? And then all of a sudden they just started rolling in, and because the scene really kind of embraced us, it was just nice. And we've met so many lovely people as well.
Say while looking at the camera. Thank you to everyone that supported us at the start, because we were very, very lucky, and we don't really have any stories of how terrible it was at the start. We had a few months where we were sitting there like, oh, I don't have a clue what to do and how to get gigs. But as soon as we got like one little foot in the door, and everyone was so nice after that, and we had a great time.
So for new artists breaking through, what are the big tips that you would give to them to like, you know, follow in your footsteps, get those gigs and meet those connections?
My tips is bad because it's not very helpful, but you people will have better ones. Mine is just, you just have to be really good and really believe in what you're doing, and you're doing, you know, and just really live what you're playing and live what you're saying, and then the rest just happens because people see that you mean what you're saying, even if you're not very good yet. If you've got some stuff behind you, people just be like, oh, integrity, and not just that. You've just got some stuff behind you that goes such a long way, even if you're shit. Am I allowed to swear?
Well, it's done now.
Even if you sorry, maybe if you haven't rehearsed that much, or you're not too keen on this, you don't know the songs that well yet. If you have that ethic, and you believe in what you're doing, people will pick up on it so fast.
And there's so many people listening right now when people have got something to say, and there's a lot of musicians out there, like lyricism becoming increasingly important because they have something to say about what's happening in the world at the moment, what's happening in the country, what's happening locally.
Yeah, and what's happening with yourself and all that. And that's as long as you believe in what you're doing, because that's anyone else?
What was the question?
Any tips that you've got to give to new artists that are like starting out?
I don't know whether it would be a tip, but the way we did it is we just did kind of every gig we could just to get out there. And at the time, I think maybe that might have been a bit much, but the fact that we met so many people and just be nice to people as well. Say thank you.
Such an easy thing. So many people find that.
Say be nice to like the sound people as well.
That's
That
kind of
always
why it's
helps.
like, yeah, be nice to everyone, and also stick around for other people's gigs.
Yeah.
Because then you're
Yeah.
meeting people, aren't you, in other bands and networking and then collaborating, etc.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Tips. Okay. Well, I came quite late in SPQR, so
if you were to start your band now, what would you do?
I just make sure that all the songs are great
Well, that's
in
easy,
every way.
isn't it, Jack?
No,
You make it
I'm
sound like
perfect.
it's so
I'm perfect at it.
easy.
Just make sure the songs are amazing.
I mean, you've been working with Margot Broom, haven't you?
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the because we know.
You know
Like,
everything.
she's worked with the incredible, like, Calvin Louise, who've got an album coming out next year,
Yeah.
which we're really excited about, on Modern Sky, obviously the label from
label mate.
Liverpool. And also Family, who are, can be very controversial. So is that putting you putting us in mind of what we're going to be hearing from the new releases?
Don't think so.
No.
I think Margot's very good at kind of figuring out what you are or what you need to do, and kind of just trying to get the most out of that.
Making the best of
She
your
kind of
sound.
she said quite early on that you need to kind of do your own. It needs to be your record. She said I could just produce it and it'll become the Margot Broom show, but you've got to think about these things, and which is why I think everything that she does will be obviously a little bit different, because it's tailored, because she's just trying to get it out of you, what you need to do.
I mean, there's that real arty aesthetic to some of some of the songs that I've heard of yours. And they're not just like rock. They've definitely got that artistic kind of side, which makes me think exactly why Everything have asked you to come and play today.
Can you believe that?
How does it feel to be curated
See,
by
this is
Everything?
sorry, I'm talking loads. I'm just going to do one more thing. Bands always sit on these things, don't they? And they're just like, yeah, it's good, yeah. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous.
I didn't believe it right up until today. Right up until this moment, I was convinced that they'd got it wrong, that they'd got a name confused with someone else, and it had been a big, huge accident. So until we turned up today and our name was like on posters everywhere, I was like, they've got it wrong. This is a mistake.
Have you had the selfie next to the poster and pointing
Yeah.
to everything?
Yes,
Everything?
yeah,
Yeah.
they have, yeah.
It's amazing. And it came out of nowhere. And we got a message while I was in work. And I would totally kind of, my adrenaline went up when I found out. And then I spent the rest of my shift in work kind of like shaking from the adrenaline come down. It really is. Because they are one of our, I think collectively, one of our favourite bands. And that's not just, we're not just saying that.
because of this. Like, I'm not just excited because they're a big band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we like them as a band.
We've been to see them loads. Like before, we loved them.
The fact that you
We still love
know
them.
Who we are is incredible. We're so excited.
So have you met them yet?
Yeah. So we played. What was the gig that we played with them? Liverpool Music Week. Yeah. When we played Liverpool Music Week, our friend forced us to go and say hello. We were like petrified. We were like, we can't go say hello. And he was like, just go and say hello. So we did, and they were lovely, and we were so excited. So we have met them before, which was lovely. But this is just something else.
So you're going to be like hanging out tonight at their
Oh
little
yeah, we've already met them, so
party?
now we're just like, hey guys, how you doing? Yeah.
So you mentioned before we started chatting on the filming situation that you have a new release coming soon. What can you tell us about your new single?
I'm going to let Jack do this one because he hasn't talked.
Okay, well, the new single will be coming out on the 22nd of November, and it's a snappy little number with a groovy bass line. It'll get you moving and grooving, moving your arms, dancing around, loving life. Moving your arms, moving your legs.
You can move your legs as well if you want.
What's it called, Jack?
It's called Slowly.
So it doesn't sound like
Yeah, that's a bit of a juxtaposition. isn't it?
Weirdly, yeah. Slowly. But it's quite quick, I'd say.
And you mentioned Modern Sky. Is it with Modern Sky you're releasing?
Yep.
Ah, they've snapped up another beauty from. No, so they're onto everything right now. You just can't leave them out of anything at the moment.
Today's the first time that we'll be actually meeting them
What,
properly.
Modern Sky?
Well, yeah.
You live in the same city.
Yeah.
Is there
But
some
these
more coffee
people
shops
are hard
needed
to
in
find.
Liverpool?
These people are hard to find. So I'm quite excited for that and nervous.
Well,
Say
thanks
no
for
more.
joining us down at Band on the Wall today. It's Zenner with Showstream. and the lovely SPQR. Smash it tonight and like mingle with everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah.